Hello, everyone, and welcome to Project 1. And we have exercises 1 through 4, and this is in the back of your Chapter 2 at the main end. These are the exercises. And you'll notice that I actually attached these in here for you, Chapter 2 exercise, and I'll click on that. Reason being is most of the time some students have trouble getting their books in on time, and I just want to make sure you didn't fall behind, so I actually copied those and put those on there for you. So we'll probably put them on in the next week as well, and within 2 weeks you should have ample time to get your text. If something happens and you can't, you just have to let me know and we'll work through that. But anyhow, the reason that I've got this little help on here for is to show you how to work on something if you get stuck. So I want to draw all 4 of these out and only use this if you get stuck and need some help. So we'll start out with the incline support. Now all 4 of these drawings are in standard inches. So they're going to be IPTs, which is Inventor Part. So we go to Inventor. I'm just going to go File New. File New. And again, English, because it's going to be IPT, Inventor Part, it's standard inches. If it was metric, you just go to metric, and it would be millimeter IPT standard. So we go back up here. And we're ready to roll. So I'm going to do Start, 2D Sketch. I'm just going to click on, usually XY plane is what I always refer to and use. And as that comes up there and gets ready for me to draw, here we are. And I'm going to take and I want to open this up. We'll sling that over there. And then I'll also minimize this one and I'll throw it over here. And I can be able to see and draw at the same time. It's nice to have dual monitors too. It's really cool to have that. But this works just as well. So I want to go in here and basically it's pretty easy. Just go here and do a line. I'm just going to start my point right there, and I'm just going to type it in, 3. And if I smash my wheel down on my mouse, I can pan over. And I recommend that you do get a mouse that has the wheel on it. That way you can pan back and forth, you can zoom back and forth, and things of that. And it really helps you. So my line is on there, and I'm going to zoom with my wheel, and I'll smash the wheel down. I can pan over, zoom it up, get it to where I need. You've also got these tools over here, and you got a views up here. It does the same thing. But I'll get that set at 90, and I'll just go ahead and type in 1.5. And another great thing about this is, check this out, I could go around there and put the exact numbers in, or I can just rough this in. This is why they call it parametric. I can just rough it in, and then I can fix it with dimensions. Now I can get this one really easy. Might as well go ahead and do that one. Bring this one down 0.5, come back over to the main front, which is 0.75. You just got to get going the right direction, and then I'll tie it together. So there's the part, but the dimensions aren't all right. So I just go up here and dimension, and this guy, I'd go from point to point on this one. It needs to be 0.75. Catch that line down here to this line. This one should be 2. This one should be 1. This one from the point there to the bottom should be 1.25. And that little line right there should be 0.25. So I'll just go in there and put 0.25. And everything else should fall in place. It looks really good. So again, when you're doing this, we were in 2D sketch. Now you're ready to finish the sketch, and then you're going to add that third dimension, which is going to be your depth. So I click, oh, I forgot to put the circle in there. We'll do it in just a second. But anyhow, I want to extrude this. So I hit extrude, and it says on here 1/2 of an inch. So when extrude pops up there, we'll do 1/2 inch and we'll have this one done, besides putting the hole in. And I could have done that as we drawed it, and we still can do that. We can still edit it. Here's my extrude coming up, and 1/2 inch, and okay. And I want to show you a real quick trick on the circle. Once you get that in, you can go back and you can do some editing on this if you want to. And we'll show you that a little bit further along. Let's not get into that too much right now as you're starting out with this. But you can go up here and do Start 2D Sketch again and click on the face of this. And it gives you that face to draw on to do your 2D sketch. It's the first thing you got to do. And then you add your third dimension element to it. All you have to do is hit circle, come in here. This is a 1-inch diameter. And then we just got to do some dimensioning. One and one. And finish the sketch out. We're done with 2D sketching. We'll finish it out and we'll extrude. And this time, instead of joining like we did to make the thickness on it, I want to hit cut. But you got to come in here first and get your profile, which is that little circle. When I click in there, and I hit my cut, distance, just through all of it, and then OK. Now you could have just drawn that in and wouldn't have done all that, but that's just a little extra help for you. So there's that part done. The next one, and I'm just going to delete this one out, and I'll do this one. Might be easier just to start a brand new one here. Okay. Start. Probably would have been easier just to start a new one. But here again, we got a spacer plate line. I'll start from that point. And I'm going to come over and check this out. It says 8, and then you see this all the way over. Here's 8, and then 2.5 back. Well, we could do the math on that. No, it's 5.5, but you can also do this. 8 minus 2.5, and it'll automatically give you that number. That's pretty cool. Then come up 2.5, come over another 2.5, come up and be 5.5 minus 2.5. And then we come up here, and I'm just going to just eyeball that in, bring it back here, drop it down to where it touches, and then I'll do my dimensioning on it. We know this is all the way to there is 6.5. Well, let's do a few more dimensionings. I wanted to over sketch or over dimension that, so there must be something else. Let's start over here. That's why no, that's not right. So undo if you're getting to that point. Just hit your undo button. My bad, that was 6.5. I put 5.5. Now we got that looking good. 6.5 all the way across. And now from there to there with a dimension. I had to hit dimension first. It lost its memory there of what was going on. So it's saying it will overstrain the sketch. And you know what happened here is because I let it come back here and tie in to that point right there. So it's lined right up with that. And that's what it's showing. And we're going to get into those constraints, and it's right here. You can actually do a show constraint and see how it's locked up right there. Best way to do it, just come up here and click and delete it. Come up here to line and click from here to here, and now you should be able to dimension 6.5. Oh, it went the wrong way. Y'all see that? Undo. So this one right here is locked too, so I'll delete it out. And I'll come in there and do that, and now if you're getting those over constraints, you should be able to do that. Well, daggone it. Y'all see there? It's not working right. So, and I'll show you some easier tricks to this stuff a little bit later, but I'm going to delete this out. I'll delete this out and check this out. I'll just bring it over to like right there and bring it down and dimension it. There's all kinds of ways you can fix this stuff. Don't that look a little better? And then the height of it, let's just make sure it's right. 6.5, you're right on the money. And then go ahead and put your circles in as well. Just go ahead and put those in. It's 2.5. The next one up here is 1.5 diameter. And then just go in there and do your dimensioning on those. This is 3. From there to there is 2.5. From there to there, dimension, click on that, to there, it's 5. Dimensioning from the top to that is 1.5, and you got it. Just finish your sketch because I'm done now with my 2D. All my dimensions are right. Again, extrude. It's going to be a join. That's all we've got there. Just come over here and you'll see it highlight. Click on it, and this one is going to be 0.125. It's like a gasket. It's what it kind of looks like. So there's that one. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'll stop right here and I'll do the other 2 drawings on another video. To watch those, you just have to click on the next set of videos. So if you need any help with those other than what you just seen, just let me know.